Hello guys, Idaho Spud, and working on the metal cooking implement deal for the bush class. And that one kind of got me thinking because I've been at this for a number of years, and one thing I don't need is another pot or another billy can stove, because I don't know, I've probably made a couple hundred of those in the time that I've been bushcrafting. And so, I really tried to think of something that I really need. And definitely I don't need another pot. I've kind of settled on a pot that I'm really pleased with and that I use all the time. And it's this one here, the Coleman Max. And well, as you can see, I mean, it's been through some use. This is a really great pot that I'm really pleased with. And the thing about it is that when you go camping, there's a big difference between like cowboy coffee and then coffee like you throw in a sock and you soak in there or something. It's never quite the same as like percolated coffee like you get at home or like you have in a percolated pot. So the one thing that I've always wanted to try to work on is a coffee percolator for my little pot. And the thing is that you can't just take them out of the pot because they're too tall. They don't pack, and so it needed to be compact. It needed to be short, but it still needed to be able to get the job accomplished. And so that's kind of where this all spawned from. And I'll show you what I'm doing here. I like to use the white gas fuel when it doesn't get jammed into the pot like that. But I like to use the white gas. I got a little REI stove that I use. I think these are really great and efficient. A lot of guys like the alcohol because you can get it in a lot of different places and there's not a waste product. But when I'm going out on a day hike or something, nothing boils water faster than white gas, and gets you on the trail as quick as a white gas stove will. If I can start a fire, I will. Sometimes we have burn bans where I'm at, and so you can't really go out and start a fire. So something like this is valuable. And with this, I can rest it right inside of my pot, and it stays inside of my cooking kit. I don't have to carry something extra. Everything stays inside of my cooking kit. So in any case, the only other thing I usually carry in here is like a handkerchief and maybe a couple of things of coffee, instant coffee. And I hate instant coffee. I'll just be honest with you. Despise it and never have liked it. I've always wanted fresh, percolated coffee. And so I came up with this. This is my tiny camp pack percolator. I don't know what else to call it other than that. But basically all it is it's a regular coffee percolator that I've cut down to size. And this is the cup for it. Basically what I've done is I've made it to where it will slide all the way down so that when I put it in here, it rests. You see it totally camps right down to the bottom of that. And then I can put this over it, or if I really wanted to, I could put this down in the bottom of my camp stove or my camp thing pot, and then put this on top, and then this will actually rest right on top. Either way works, doesn't really matter. But the way this thing works is, and you can see my desk is wet because I've been playing with it and I used it a couple of times, and it makes coffee like a dream. But the thing is that for these to work, the coffee has got to boil in this dish, and it's got to come up through here and pop up and then pour over the holes, and then the hot water filters through the coffee. And so it can't sit down that low, it's got to be raised. And so I had to have a way to have it raised a little bit, since I cut the rings off for it to be able to fit into my pot. And so all I did was I took one of my 45 shells. This is a shell casing off of one of my rounds off my 4570 that I have, and basically it just drops right down on there like that. And then I put this on top, and bingo. I can brew. I've tried it. It makes excellent coffee, just like you get in your coffee pot at home. I can make 16 ounces of coffee in this pot with its height. You could probably make more, but I don't like to fill it up more than past this right here, because then, I don't know. For one thing, it floats it. For another thing, I don't know that you get the proper drip by doing that. And so, I like to keep it, basically below this line, which makes 16 ounces of coffee in this pot. If you had a wider pot, of course, it would make more, but that's kind of where I'm at with it. But that's my coffee percolator, my cooking device. I hope this will actually qualify. What I didn't need was another pot or another Billy can stove or something like that. I wanted to do something creative that I was actually going to use, but IA or Sarge, if this doesn't actually fit into the program of what you guys wanted to do, just let me know, and I'll whip up a pot or a Billy can or something like that. But I thought it was neat, something that I'm definitely going to be including in my pack of stuff to take with me and use wherever I go. And so hopefully that'll do. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.